Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, we are going to cover lesson number 006, Python, that is on classes and object. Before we dive to the actual quiz and the project, ensure that you go through the reading material. Specifically on this one, we are going to introduce the OOP, that is object-oriented programming. So the reading material that we have, or rather the resources, we have object-oriented programming. And number two, for this one, you will read everything until the paragraph inheritance excluded. Then we have the properties versus the getters and the setters. Then we have learn to program 9, object-oriented programming, Python classes and object, and object-oriented programming. The general instruction, these are the general instructions as we always know them. So they are almost the same. But the most important part before we dive to the actual task, we need to cover the quizzes. So number one, we have what do this line prints? We have the class user ID 89, name, no name, password none, define, initiate, serve, new name. Then we have u is equal to the user, and we have u dot id. And if you look at this one, we have 89. So definitely it's going to print 89. Then question number 2. In this following code, what is the dash password? And as you can see, we have the class user ID 89, name, no name, password none. For this one, for the password stands for a private class attribute. Then number 2, in this following code, what is a user? And we have the class user ID 9. So as you can see, this is the user. So definitely the user is a class. Then number 3, what do this line print? We have the class, and let's go all the way to the bottom part. We have a u is equal to user, and the user is John. Then we have u dot name. So definitely it's going to print what is inside the brackets, which is now the name John. Then number 4, in this following code, what is new? So we have ID, name, no name, password. Define this one. Save is new is equal to true. So this is a public instance attribute. Then number 5, what do this line print? We have it's going to print a user. You can see the user, then user is new. So this part, save is new is equal to true. So it's going to print true. Then in this following code, what is ID? So ID, so for ID is a public class attribute. So this is the class, and this one. Then number 7, which is our last question, what do this line print? So we have the class, we have this one, and the name. And as you can see, here is the name. That's the good thing with the Python, the answers are always direct. So we have u is equal to user, brackets, then the name. And as you can see, and this is the name. Name is equal to this one. So what will be printed? It will print no name. So thank you for taking time to watch. Kindly check the next video for working of the other assignment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and in case you have any question, write it down on the comment section.